Afternoon, peeps. Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget as well to like and share the vids. All right, let's talk about the big fight from Vegas. Devin Haney versus Vasyl Lomachenko for all the marbles at 135 pounds. Devin Haney keeping hold of those belts, winning by unanimous decision. I had it 7-5 Loma. I thought it was a very, very close fight. I'm not having all this robbery talk. You can't, and a lot of people that are calling it a robbery had it 7-5. I mean, a robbery is if you had it 9-3 to Loma and Devin wins, or maybe 8-4 to Loma and Devin wins, so there's a big swing. But 7-5 is very, very close, tight rounds. I'm just a Lomachenko fanboy, so look, maybe rounds that were very, very close, I'm gonna edge to Loma. That's just how it is. When you're watching a fight and you're a fan of a person, you are going to give those close rounds to the guy you like. So I'm not too upset about the result, although I thought Loma won. And I will say this, look, a lot of fighters thought Loma won as well. So there's one thing, us thinking Loma won, boxing fans. I always feel like when fighters say it, they're seeing things that maybe we don't see. And I think every single fighter that I've seen so far on Twitter, and I've seen some interviews with fighters that were there, I think all of them have said Loma won that fight. So look, I think Loma was hard done by, and look, he's not gonna take anything from the fact that he was in a fantastic fight, from the fact that a lot of people wrote him off saying he's too small, the injuries have caught up with him, he's 35 years of age. He's going to be gutted, and I think we saw that in the change room after. To see him in tears there kind of hurt me, because he's missed out on a big win of the guys in this era. Obviously, Teofimo Lopez he lost to, and now Devin Haney. And I think he deserved this one. The Teofimo Lopez one, I know Loma still thinks he won, he didn't. But this one, I think he did enough. I really do. I think Devin was surprised by the engine that Loma had. Devin tried to chop the body down early, but Loma still was on those toes, bouncing around, creating angles, landing some, I thought, the better punches. I know Devin Haney's work rate was good, but I thought the cleaner shots, and look, maybe it is a case of what do you like, but I thought the cleaner shots were from Lomachenko. I really did. I think he hurt Devin in the 11th round, made Devin's legs buckle a little bit. I just thought Loma was more effective with what he was doing than Devin was with what he was doing. Again, very, very close fight, but I think Loma won that fight, and Loma should be undisputed this morning, and he isn't. And everything he put into that training camp, injury-free, which is very rare for Loma, I think that's why he broke down in the change room after, thinking, I did everything I could possibly do, and I still didn't get it. And as you get older, it's going to be more difficult. So, yeah, look, very, very disappointed for him. I want to quickly talk about Devin Haney. Look, undisputed, unbeaten, 30-0, what's it, 15 knockouts. That's solid. Solid. It's been a fantastic career so far for Devin. Devin's a very, very good fighter. I just don't think he's an elite fighter. I think he's got a great jab, and the majority of things he does, he's a very solid 7. I don't see much in him that he does where he's a 9 or a 10. And I think that's what separates him from the very, very best. The very best for me being Shakur Stevenson in that division, a guy that has only had, I think, is going to have a fight in the division. But I think Shakur's a 9 and a 10 in certain things. I don't think Devin is. And I think when Devin comes up against either a Javante or Shakur, let's hope we see those fights, because he isn't a 9 or a 10 in anything, and he lacks the power, I think he's gonna struggle with them. Look, it will be competitive fights. Look, we saw Devin beat, or the record book say he beat a very, very good Loma, but he just doesn't have that something special. For me, look, I know some people are gonna shoot me down and say, Addy, no, I just don't see it. Honestly, I don't see it. And I think the lack of power, and look, when I say power, I mean, if Devin hits you, you know you've been hit. But he doesn't have that pop to keep you off, that pop to keep you like respecting him. Like Loma was walking him down. There was times where Loma was walking him down. And I said this on my video. I remember watching Loma against Teofimo. First 5-6 rounds, Loma felt Teofimo's power and was almost scared to come in, even scared to go in against Luke Campbell. He wasn't afraid to go in against Devin at all. It's almost like he felt the power and thought, okay, we can take that power. And I think that could be Devin's undoing when he takes on the very, very best. I do think you need that pop, and I just don't think he has it. I really don't. Look, he's undisputed. Right now, he's the number one in the lightweight division, but I think he's there for the taking. I think Shakur Stevenson beats him. And Shakur's got this arrogance of someone that just knows. Like when Shakur was in the ring and looking at him, and Devin was like, I'm number one, and he's walking away, and Shakur's like, for now, Shakur wants that fight badly. And I don't know if Devin's going to give it to him, because I think Devin's likely now to go up to 140 pounds. Although I will say he looked a lot better on the scales this time than I've seen in his last 3 or 4 fights. For Loma, I do wonder what next. I tweeted that if they can't make Devin versus Shakur or Devin versus Tank, then why not do the rematch? This result is somewhat controversial. It was a great fight as well. Why not run it back? Honestly, why not run it back? And if you're Devin and, people are talking like they did when Floyd Maidana and Floyd Castillo, if people are talking, you're like, no, okay, I want to shut you up. Let's run it back. Run it back so I can just silence all my critics. He might need to do that. Because, look, he's human. There's a part of me that thinks he doesn't give a shit, but there's also a part of me that he sees what everyone's saying. Again, all the fighters I've seen on social media are saying that Loma won. All of them. And maybe there's a part of Dev that's like, okay, let's do it again. But look, great fight. First and foremost, I thought Loma won, but this is boxing. Not a robbery. Again, I had it 7-5. Could have been a draw. Could be 7-5 the other way, but I thought Lomachenko did enough to win. Devin Haney here saying Lomachenko was my toughest opponent by far. He's very crafty, very. I think Loma really surprised a lot of people with what he was able to do. I mean, he literally is giving away everything. He's giving away size. He's giving away reach. He's giving away strength. He's giving away youth. He's giving away everything. But he still was able to show just how good he is by giving all those things away and still put on a performance. Fucking genius of a boxer. I said he was going to go into that tool bag and find things. I said it. I said he's going to go into that tool bag and he's going to show Devin things Devin has never seen before. And you doubted me. All right. What else? All the fighters here saying they fought. So basically, it's literally got all the articles of all the fighters saying they fought Loma won. Means nothing, no. Means nothing. Although Loma's management team are trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do. It's not like they can turn this into a no contest, but maybe they're trying to force the rematch hand. I don't know. Remember, Devin now is a free agent, so it's going to be difficult. If Top Rank had rights on Devin after this fight, then maybe, but I don't think they do. So it's going to be difficult. Anything else before we wrap up? I think we mentioned this the other day that Baumgardner versus Linodatu is done. When's that? July 15th. All right, yeah, guys, a quick video, but we're done. I really, really want to try and do a live this week. So what day do I have off? I have Wednesday off. We could maybe do a live on Wednesday. I'll leave something in the community tab, but we haven't done a live ever, I don't think, in this building. And it'd be nice to do a live because it'd be nice to speak to you guys. All right, peace and love.